What's up, guys? Duke back from sportsgamers.com, and we're dropping a fire Madden 20 tip today for you. I'm going to break down one of my favorite route combinations in the game you can use to attack any coverage or blitz out there with great effectiveness. You can do this from, a few different plays, different playbooks, formations. We're going to be looking at the Oakland Raiders playbook in this video, show you guys one of my favorite money plays, and this is going to be out of the gun bunch, one of the more popular passing formations there is. So if you guys are looking for a new route concept that's really effective, this is the video for you guys. We're trying to make passing great again. So let's take a look. We're going to look at the gun bunch, the Raiders playbook. I would recommend that you guys use this to where the bunch side of the formation is on the wide side of the field. So the play we're going to look at is mesh spot. All right. So we're going to break down this against every coverage out there. I'm going to start with a cover 4 look, and we're going to go with the big dime 146. This is very popular. So again, guys, you do want your the bunch side of the formation to be on the wide side of the field. And guys, this is a play that you can use in any area of the field. It's very effective anywhere, whether it's the red zone, the middle of the field, whatever. So you guys can see here, I had the ball lined up on the left hash. Therefore, I'm going to make sure that my bunch side of the field, is on the right side of the screen, so it's on the wide side. Now, before I break down to you guys why this play is so effective and the route concept I want to go over, I want to remind you guys to please subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button in the corner of the video. It's very easy and it supports us. And also turn your notifications on so when we upload our videos, you guys don't miss out on them. We upload great content every day that you're not going to want to miss. And if you're really rocking with me, man, smash that like button, show the support, show the love. I really do appreciate it all. All right, so with all that said, I want to look at how these tight end wheel routes and running back wheel routes can be so effective in dissecting, any coverage out there. So we're going to use these wheel routes in conjunction, with out routes. So what I want to do here is put the outside receivers on both the lone receiver side with the running back and then the bunch receiver side with the tight end on out routes. Now past this, you can do some different things with your slot. You can streak him if you have the ability to put him on an extra, extra hot routes, whether you have the slot apprentice, route apprentice, whatever, or you have a hot route master quarterback. Another thing you could do would be to put him on a post. Streak is really effective, though, to give you a nice way to attack the seam of quick dot, especially if you have the streak specialist ability. But, obviously, we don't have any abilities on our receiver here, but still. All right, so last thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to motion this streak, or not the streak, but we're going to motion the out route to the sideline and snap the ball right before he sets while he's in motion. So you can attack either one of these wheel routes, and essentially what I like to do is throw a low ball to them, and they're going to get in between the soft spot of pretty much every coverage out there. If you guys remember, I broke down the wheel route from the gun bunch in the West Coast playbook mesh post. Very similar here in regards to how effective this running back wheel route is. As you guys can see, the out route will draw any flat zone to the sideline, and then there will just be this nice little hole for the running back to sit down in. And once I see that, I'm going to throw a low pass to the running back and click on, and I'm going to possession catch it, guys, to make sure I go to the ground and do not get hit. That's very key to make sure that you possession catch the pass so the defense can't even have a chance to interact with you to cause a drop. Now, on the other side of the screen, you're going to notice that we essentially have the same thing going on. This out route is going to pull the zones to the sideline, and this tight end is on a very similar wheel route to the running back, so he's going to get in that soft spot too. And, because we have the streak over the seam, if they bail with their user to go guard one of these wheel routes, we can just hit the seam really easily. So I want you guys to now look at the tight end. Let's look at how the tight end will work. You guys can do the same setup with 2 out routes in the streak. Motion the out route to the sideline. You guys can see that's tight end. He's going to get in that same soft spot for easy low pass possession catch for a dot. Now, at the end of the day, that's going to be all day long. Eventually they might try to take it away. They might say, okay, enough is enough. We're going to get on this guy, the hook zone, and I'm just going to go run over to the tight end or running back or whatever, so I can't do that. But bam, that's why you have the streak route in the seam. So they cannot manually go check that because, you're just going to be able to hit them so fast with this easy dot. Now you guys might be wondering about other coverages, okay? Let's look at cover 3 next. And then we'll move on to cover 2. This is even something that you guys can do against the blitz because you have 2 out routes and a quick seam, and then also 2 quick wheel routes. So basically every route on this play is a quick route that can beat the blitz too. If they're heavily blitzing you, this is a great play. You don't even have to worry about blocking anybody. So here's the cover 3. The same thing will happen against the cover 3 look. Exact same setup. We do 2 out routes, a streak, and we motion the out route to the sideline. And you guys are going to see that these routes will get open the exact same way. This time this guy's so open we can just rack catch it. We don't even need to try to possession catch it, and that therefore we can get more yards. Now obviously guys, if they're going to give you that much room to work with, you don't need to possession catch it, but if the throw is tighter, you definitely will need to. So again, same setup. Look at here, the tight end's wide open, bam. And it's just that simple. The low pass possession catch combo from this play is super money, and we still, like I said, we still always have this tight end, or not the tight end, but the seam. Try to guard your tight end. The streak is going to be right there in the seam for an easy dot. Same time, guys, if they do not respect your sidelines, maybe they start blitzing you like from this coverage, right? And they're not really guarding the sidelines too much. You still can always hit the out routes right, away in the play. If you see that they're giving those up, it's free 5+ yards. That's easy, and we'll take that all day long. So you guys can see how that attacks cover 4 and cover 3. Now let's move on to like a cover 2 base defense. So let's look at the cover 2 sink. I mean, this is a very common defense. People run from this formation, and it does bring some pressure. But the thing is, we don't really even have to worry about it because again, these reads are so fast that I'm not concerned with the blitz too much. I know that I'm going to be able to get one of these guys open. I mean, obviously, if we think they're blitzing, we can ID. But we all know that if someone knows how to set this blitz up, the ID of the mic doesn't really make much of a difference, anyways. But as you guys can see, again, these wheel routes will still be cover 2 as well. I mean, there's really no coverage in the game that's able to stop them. They just get inside of the coverage so well with the out route, because again, you guys can see same thing happening here. The out route is going to take this guy's open over the kind of like in between the zones. Over here, same thing. Out route takes the flat to the sideline, and then obviously these zones have to respect the streak. If they don't, we can hit it, but that lets us throw to the tight end right here. You guys can see like it's super effective. Again, we're going to do the same thing this time. We're going to look to the running back side. All right, and you guys can see that the running back once again will get in that nice little spot for the easy low ball. Now, if you guys are wondering how I'm doing the low ball, it's very simple. You hit the left trigger, you just throw a bullet pass, and you click on, and I hold down A to possession catch. Now, if you guys are on PlayStation, obviously left trigger is, if you're on Xbox, if you're on PlayStation, you would hit the L2 button to throw the low ball to be able to get this nice throwing animation that we're getting here. So I'll do that one more time for you guys. So you guys can see it once more. So again, I see that they're open, hit the left trigger, throw a bullet pass for the low ball, click on, and I possession catch it, which is going to allow me to hold on to the ball pretty much every time. And finally, you guys see, even if you move this up to like the 10-yard line, deeper in the red zone, this is still a very effective way to attack the coverage. It's going to work regardless. And I want to show like just a different formation real quickly here. If someone's in, just to show regardless of the formation, it doesn't really make a difference what they're in. I will say if they're in formations where they don't even have slot corners, like if they're in a 3-4, these out routes are going to be even more open because it's really hard to guard out routes from anything but cover 2 unless you're in something like Big Dime 146, because like the linebackers, they just won't get to the sideline fast enough. So like here, you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, that's just an easy read because the linebackers can't get out there. I mean, again, I know it's about 5-ish yards, but that's there every time. And like I said, the wheel routes are still going to get open exactly the same way. So you guys can see here, easy. I didn't even have to possession catch it there because it was so open. So the last thing I want to look at is someone is just legitimately going to send the hounds at you, Blitz 7, something like that. That, I mean, again, you can still run this because we have quick enough reads that, it doesn't really make a difference to us. So, if they're going to come out here and, they're going to run something like an all-out blitz on us, it doesn't matter from what coverage. My reads are going to be the same. I'm essentially going to see if they're playing cover 2 or not. That's basically what I'm watching if I'm running this play and they're blitzing me. Because if they're not playing cover 2, I will literally just throw the out routes every single time. And, again, I know it's 5, 6 yards or so, but I don't care. That's super, super consistent and super easy. But let's say that they are in cover two and we can no longer do that. Again, that's cool because, the out routes will do their job in allowing other players to get open. So now it's essentially just watching who they use her. If they don't use her that seam streak, I'm going to throw that right off rip every time. Now, if they do use her that, and again, they are in cover two, so let's say that they just happen to use her the seam streak and they're in cover two, again, it doesn't matter because now, if I know that they're going to use the seam streak, I can just throw these wheel routes out of the backfield real fast or to the tight end. I know right there I didn't get that, as much yardage as I would have liked. Didn't get the best animation, honestly, there. But again, it's okay because, that still was positive yardage and it's still going to allow us to move the ball versus the blitz. And of course, you still have the tight end as well. Really easy. Again, we're getting about, on these quick throws, it depends. If we're throwing the out routes, we're getting about 5, 6. If we're throwing the seam, we're obviously getting more. We're getting a minimum of about 10. And if we're throwing the wheel routes, we're getting about a minimum of 5 to 6 with the potential for more. So, you can attack the blitz. You can beat any coverage. You can use it even in the red zone or any area of the field, which is why I truly love this play. It's in many playbooks, and honestly, guys, like I said, it's not just the play. It's the route combo itself. So this is something that you can find in other playbooks as well to utilize in other formations. So hope you guys enjoyed the tip. If you're looking for some more Madden 20 content and looking to improve your game, make sure you guys head over to sportsgamers.com for the best Madden 20 tips.